Hello, welcome to Combs. This is Cup of Motivation with Bukola Shaba, and I'm live on YouTube now. So yay! I just want to first of all say thank you to everyone who was liked, interacted, and more importantly, who was subscribed to my YouTube channel. I guess I have a YouTube channel now. Thank you. I haven't checked the numbers lately, but I think it should be in the 20s now. If it's up to that. Thank you so much, everyone. I don't get to see everyone who subscribes. I think I can only see people who have made their subscriptions public. Apparently, a lot of people make it private, or maybe it's private by default. So I do see that, oh, I have subscribers, but I don't know everyone. I probably only know 3 or 4 people that YouTube shows me their data. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you do know someone who would like this content, you may want to share this with them. Oh my goodness. I've become a YouTuber. This is fun. So today I thought I might do an introduction. I think that's only proper, right? That's what people do when they just start a channel on YouTube. This is Combs, right? So I'm using the Combs platform. And I hope I won't have to choose at some point because it's looking like, hey, would I have to choose between Combs and just saying, hey, welcome to my YouTube channel? I don't know. Combs is my YouTube channel, I guess. So a lot of people have asked me, like, what does comms even mean? Some people don't even understand it. Like, what's that? Well, so I thought I might do a brief introduction today and of course talk about that. So let me start with who I am, right? And then I'll talk about comms and then I'll talk about maybe what I want to do with this channel. Um, my name is Bukola Shaba, right? So if you're watching this and maybe you're not Yoruba or you're not even Nigerian, Bukola means God has added to my wealth, which means that I am the added wealth to my family, right? And Oluwapo means that God's mercies are limitless, right? There, it's plenty. Opo. So I have very beautiful names that are rooted in God, and that suggests that I'm of the Christian faith. Here in Nigeria, I believe in God the Father. I'm about to say the creed. I don't even know if I remember it. But yes, I'm a Christian. I like to live out my faith through everything I do. It's a part of my life. It's not, it's my life really. I believe that my faith is what makes me who I am. So I tend to just carry with me everywhere. So I try and I aspire for it to reflect in my thoughts, in my actions, in how I treat people. So it's very important to me. I do go to church. I believe that every believer, every Christian is supposed to go to church. So I prioritize church and I go. I attend Supernatural Life Church here in Abuja. I'm currently based in Abuja, Federal Capital Territory, Nigeria, right? And I love Abuja. I love the city. It's a very to some extent, I think it's a very peaceful, very fun city to live in. I'm especially grateful because I'm a career person, and I do a 9 to 5. I work in consulting at the moment, and it can be intense, right? So I love being able to unwind, after a long day's work. Here's some fun facts about me. I live with a teddy bear. There's a story around it, but I'm not going to tell it right now. It's just that it was a very spontaneous buy. I've just always wanted a life-size teddy bear, and I couldn't even afford it when I was ready, right? So this was the only one I could afford at that time. And I think this is big enough. It works, I hug it sometimes, other times I use it as a pillow, whatever. Other fun things, right? I can swim, I can't drive, and I can't ride a bicycle, right? There's so many things I cannot do, and there's so many things I can do. But those 3 things I would love to be able to do, but I can't do right now. So, hey, I have to learn at least 1 or 2 of those before the end of the year. I think I should definitely drive this year. I should buy my car and drive this year. Fingers crossed. Let's quickly talk about what COMS means, right? So when you hear COMS, COMS is an acronym for Cup of Motivation with Bukola Shaba. Of course, the with is a conjoining word, I think. So it's not recognized as an acronym, right? So it's Cup of Motivation, that's COM, Bukola Shaba BS, right? So it was something that came to me, right? So at the beginning of 2020, it was way at the beginning before COVID or anything like that. I just wanted, I don't know what had inspired me to want to do some kind of inspirational show. And so how I was thinking about it was like to just do like a 1 minute thing every morning, like a charge or some kind of encouragement, and just record a video and upload it and all that. And so as I was thinking about that, I was like, oh, what name am I going to call it? And then Cup of Motivation came to mind. And I'm like, Cup of Motivation, that sounds good. And for some reason, I don't know if it was whether I was writing it down or something. I'm just like, oh, wait, though, you can say Cup of Motivation because I'm like, and then the acronym was born, right? So that's when Combs came about. And then I remember after that, I reached out to one of my friends, hey, Alex, who is a graphic designer. And so I'm like, oh, Alex, so I think I'd done some funny stuff on Canva for like the first few videos I did. And everybody's just like, it's not working, right? So Alex helped me design what I now use as the frame for it. What you see on your screen right now with my name and combs and all of that. So Alex did that good job. And I've tweaked it a bit, so I hope I've not messed up his work. But yeah, so that's what Combs is. The idea of Combs is, as the name suggests, a cup of motivation. It's supposed to be something you can learn from, so that's the goal. That's what I'm trying to achieve, just to, share thoughts, share quotes, share story that can inspire someone, that can encourage someone, that can motivate someone to want to do life better, to want to change their lives and all of that. So that's what Combs came about. And then as I thought more about it, I'm like, it's one thing for you to think of Combs as a cup of motivation. If you look at the logo, you're going to see like there's some kind of cup there, right? But the other way to look at it is literally from the word combs, like the comb that we use to comb our hair. And I just realized that, what does a comb do? It straightens, right? It untangles. It helps to make smooth something that was otherwise not smooth. Do you understand? So even in the literal sense of what a comb does, I feel like the name still works. So I'm just sort of grateful that I stumbled on the name and that I'm going to keep using it. Maybe I should register it. Okay, who knows? One last thing I will say is that I am the last child in my family, but I don't think I come across as a last one. I think in some regard you might say, oh yeah, you do act like a last one, but mostly I do not. I'm very independent. I'm very spontaneous. I take a lot of responsibility for my actions and even for other people's actions around me sometimes. So I guess I'm not your typical last born because I was lucky enough to have been born to sort of like older parents, which means that I have older siblings, and so I sort of grew up among adults, right? So some of your wisdom, I guess, rubbed off on me, and I'm so grateful for that. Or what am I going to be doing on this channel? Like I said, Combs is about inspiring people, so that's just something I enjoy doing and that I want to keep doing. So I want to keep, sharing quotes, sharing stories, and whatever else, bringing my friends on board to talk, and even strangers sometimes if they're willing. Just ensuring that people grow, people thrive, and people become the best they can be. Because I realize that sometimes the difference between someone who is at a very low place and is not quite getting a headway in life, and the person who is thriving and making it, right, is information, right? Sometimes they have equal amounts of strength, so knowledge becomes the major difference between both of them and makes the difference in whether one succeeds or one fails. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to sharing some of those things. Thank you for watching Combs today. Combs is Couple Motivation with Bukola Shaba. It's a weekly show and it's going to be featuring here and on Instagram. So I look forward to engaging with you. Please subscribe, please like, please share comments. I really, really do want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you have questions for me? Is there something that resonated with you from my introduction? Let me know. Bye from Teddy and I. Bye bye. Have a great week.